Hi all, Dan the Unknown here. Hope you're all being healthy and safe while self-quarantining, and if you're an essential employee, I hope you're being extra careful out there. Today I'm going to do a review and sound demo of a Harley Benton SC-550. This guitar cost roughly 300-ish with shipping from Thomann in Germany. It's a beautiful black cherry flame, they call it. I'll get a closer up in a minute. It comes with mahogany body, mahogany neck, Jatoba fretboard, which is a fake rosewood style fretboard, and it's definitely much better than the Rosacer fretboards on some of their cheaper models. The nut is a bone nut. It is rounded off on the edges, which makes it a lot more comfortable when you're doing your open chords. It comes with Wilkinson tuning machines. As you can see, there's your basic tuning machines. I like how they look, though I kind of wish these parts up here were gold also, but that might have just been too much gold, I don't know. It comes with two Roswell LAF and a Nico pickups. Looking inside the cavity, these pickups are definitely able to be coil split, but they're not wired that way. You don't have any push-pull knobs to do it. Their SC-450, I believe, does have the push-pull knobs to do it. I don't know why the more expensive one doesn't, but I will be replacing those so I can split the pickups. The knobs all work pretty good, no issues. Switch works great. As far as the tuning machines go, they function really well. Just a slight hint of movement before it catches and starts turning. As far as the nut goes, it seems to be really cut well because I haven't had any of that popping or string catching on there while tuning. This guitar does stay in tune really well. Out of the box, the action was slightly high. I just needed a little bit of adjustment on the neck to get the bow, a little bit of the bow out, and adjustment of the bridge to get the action good. As far as the intonation goes out of the box, it was a little off, but really, really close. A lot closer than most guitars I've played. I mean, the whole setup out of the box for this guitar was a lot closer to perfect than most guitars in this price range or lower, or even some higher price guitars I've had. I love the black cherry flame job on the maple veneer. It looks really beautiful. I love the gold contrast with it, with the black hardware. Well, like the pickup rings and all. I wish it came with gold strings. Just the silver strings against the gold is a little off. Plus, these are 10 gauge and I don't like 10 gauge on a standard tuned guitar. So I will be replacing these with 9 gauge gold strings at some point. I am going to also replace the humbucker bridge pickup and test out another humbucker, see if I like that better or not. These sound really great, except for I'm not crazy about the bridge and ultra high gain settings. Though I didn't buy this guitar for that, so that's fine by me. This sounds really good for what I bought it for, which is rock and some blues stuff and more mellow, lower gain stuff. So I'm going to start with the cons first on this. The first con, if you will, might be a pro. To me, it doesn't make a difference either way. The neck is slimmer than I thought it would be for a single cut, which, like I said, I don't mind. I can go either way for what I'm doing. It does allow me to play a little faster on here than I thought I would, so that's a plus for me. But if you like a real thick neck, like your classic single cuts, the neck might be a little too thin for you. Now, the real cons for me are, as I said, the pickups aren't wired for splitting coil, even though the pickups can be split. There's non-locking tuners on here. Though that said, like I said, this does stay in tune pretty well. I haven't changed the strings yet, and they still stay in tune, even though I've had this guitar since November. And the only other real flaw or issue I had, and it's not even an issue at this price point, and I don't know if I'll be able to get it on camera when I do some close-ups, but on the back there's some finish flaws, if you will, nothing major. And like I said, they're on the back. Like, looks like a little bit of dark spots underneath the finish. And on the front, even much more minor. There's a couple spots that have like little tiny dark gray dots that won't come off. And you can't even see them unless you're really looking real close. And even then they're hard to see. And those I can almost guarantee won't come up on camera. As far as the pros go, for a $300 guitar, this seems to be extremely well built. I banged it around a little bit over the couple months I've had. I haven't put any nicks or dents into it, thankfully. It feels very comfortable to play, and it plays great. Maybe because it is a thinner neck, and I'm used to thinner necks. It looks beautiful, and as I said, other than high gain on the bridge pickup, it sounds really great. And even that sounds okay, it's just kind of lacking something for me. So, I guess that's really it. I'll try to get some close-ups, and then you'll hear some sound samples. Oh yeah, and there's also a bit of a flaw in the binding right over here on the hook, which you can't even see from the front, and I can only see looking down at it. hope you enjoyed this, and stay safe, and have a good one.